It's Red Eye. It's like C-SPAN, but without the sodomy. We're here with Rachel Marsden, Bill Schultz. On remote in L.A., we have Mr. Evan Sayet, political commentator and satirist, who has worked with everyone from Bill Maher to the great Ben Stein. Notice I didn't say the great Bill Maher. And we also have Allison Rosen, associate features editor of Time Out magazine. Your hair looks stunning. Might I say that?
This old hair?
That looks great. And next to me, to my left, we have Chuck Nice.
Hey, man.
A great name. Comic and radio personality out of Philadelphia. And you do a lot for VH1's Best Week Ever.
That's correct.
Well, I'm glad to have you here.
Good to be here, man.
A few people shorted a protest against President Bush last weekend. Organizers wanted to spell impeachment summer, but not enough people showed up at Coney Island, so they could only spell impeach. A local organizer saying at first she was concerned they would only be able to make the letter I. Another protester saying people just didn't want to get up early for the event. And still another protester questioned why it burned when he urinated. Hey, protester, it's called chlamydia. Get it checked out. I just added that. There wasn't really a protester that had chlamydia. But I kind of wish they did, because I hate protesters. The protesters that I knew in college, they cared about all sorts of stuff except keeping clean or paying part of the rent or doing the damn dishes. They had so much compassion for everything but their friends and their family. Somebody agree with me, or I'll just keep talking.
Greg, did you have
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I should have actually asked somebody to agree with me first.
I agree with you. Abandon soap, all you who enter here.
But any cause that means not working, they're there.
Yeah.
Totally.
No,
but sleeping in, no, that's a sacrifice.
I'm pretty sure this was a sign of compassion. They were trying to spell impetigo, but they just couldn't get that many people.
That's a weird skin affliction, isn't it?
That's what it is, yeah.
Yes, it is. I would have gotten that right on Jeopardy.
Absolutely.
Do you know
not if you had to spell it in Final Jeopardy.
That's true. That's true. Do you know anybody who actively protests and stuff?
No, and I don't want to, quite frankly.
All right.
You know what?
I'm a capitalist through and through.
That's nice.
I'm like, why are you wasting my time protesting when we could be somewhere making money?
Yes.
Well, what's embarrassing is I think they had a total of 150 people there at Coney Island, and just down the street at Seagate, there were 200 at the shul playing bingo.
I would rather play bingo. Speaking of bingo, I'm going to talk about Hillary Clinton. That's a transition, people.
Nice.
Because she's old enough to play bingo. Anyway, she's not using her full name. Full name, of course, is Hillary Rodham Clinton, and she's campaigning as Hillary Clinton. And I want to ask Allison this. Allison, isn't Hillary the type of person that would criticize a housewife for doing the same thing, for not keeping her maiden name? Don't you think it's a bit hypocritical? Hypocritical?
Well, I don't. Yeah, I suppose. No, I don't actually. Sorry, Greg.
I tried to make
think it's hypocritical. I mean, she hasn't said why she dropped the name. I have a feeling it's something as simple as like she's sort of branding herself. Hillary Clinton is snappier. I have a feeling it's kind of like a dumb reason like that. So I don't know. And plus, I mean, it's not like she's like redoing her identity because now she's happily married or anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
but that is the image. That is the image she's trying to sell. She's trying to sell to the rest of the country that she's given up her maiden name, that she really is one with her husband. And besides Rodham, the first part reminds her of Bill, and the second part reminds her of Monica.
Wow.
Just plain word jumble.
That is.
Boy, somebody definitely had their bitch cakes for dinner this week.
With all the candidates trying to prove who is further left of the Democrats, I think Hillary, I'm actually really surprised she's not coming out and saying, hey, look, it uses less paper, better for the environment, shorter name. I'm surprised she hasn't come up with that.
That's a good point, because I would have said that.
But it's
the thread she saves on monogram towels alone. The thread,
But it's telling that, if the Democrats don't know what their policies are and they don't know what is, this woman is how old and she's still figuring out what to call herself.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Well, it could be. I just think it's just straight name recognition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brand.
It's like it's branding. That's all there is to it. Forget the Rodham. I'm surprised she didn't take his middle name. Just Hillary Jefferson Clinton. As many presidential names as you can shove together. That's what you want to. Hillary Jefferson Clinton Roosevelt. That's going to be my new name. Vote for me.
You know what's not cute? This teacher in England by the name of Diane Hutton. She's a teacher by day, and at night she's a whore.
bar.
And she charges 320 pounds, which is like $600 or something an hour. Her name is Seductive Selena, and she excels in oral sex, spanking, domination, swinging. But meanwhile, she teaches students general studies. Would you pay, now I can see this, but Chuck, would you pay $300 or $600 an hour to be with that creature?
Yeah, they say she's 160 pounds an hour, and I think
Joke just writes himself.
I don't even think I need to finish that.
Well, that's like 160 pounds after she's on a harness. That girl is 300 if she's a buck.
Right.
You know what? It's better than the teachers in our schools. At least she waits until after class is over.
That's so true. That's true. She's actually, at least she's making a living. She's doing it kind of legally, Samantha. Don't you agree that she's keeping the two things separate? She's keeping the chocolate away from the peanut butter.
Yeah, if she's able to conduct a class and a fun little sex time afterwards, who's faulting her? It doesn't mean anything.
The big question here is, what the hell did that just mean?
What?
Yeah.
Chocolate away from the peanut butter.
That's from the commercial, you know.
The hot side hot, the cold side cold.
The hot side is, yeah, exactly.
My head has to explode.
My favorite thing is chocolate and peanut butter, FYI.
Oh, really? What does FYI stand for?
For your information.
Oh,
Let's
this is just
flirt.
becoming a really stupid segment.